The total number of U.S. helicopter missions into Cambodia is a military secret, although it is known that more than 10,000 sorties were flown across the border in the last month alone.
We go out and we look for activity, and in the form of trails, bunkers, hooches, bicycles, vehicles, anything that would indicate the presence of NVA units. And of course we draw a lot of fire that way, and that's how we locate their positions.
Kind of a risky thing, locating the enemy by drawing his fire.
I suppose you could say it that way, but it's our job.
Yeah, I'm going to call Max now. Come on out.
Roger. On a typical mission, a Cobra gunship flies shotgun overhead, while a smaller chopper with 2 men aboard scouts the terrain below.
Yeah, we got bunkers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bunker openings here. I'll put some.
026. We can call in Hardy. We're within range and they're ready and willing to fire.
I'm gonna put some more 60 in the hooch here. Go ahead. Oh, there's a guy down there in that hooch. One right on the door. We got a fire on that one there. I think there's a tunnel complex under this too. I see a lot of openings in the ground.
When more firepower is called for, it is the Cobra's time to uncoil.
What's supposed to be down there? I know, but whatever it is not too friendly.
Filmed on another mission over Cambodia, the Cobra unleashes rockets and showers of flechettes, thousands of tiny nails.
The old nails do a trick on you.
The nails, or flechettes, as the manufacturer has labeled them, are carried aloft in these rockets by a Cobra gunship, each rocket packed with more than 2,000 nails, one of the deadliest anti-personnel weapons now in use. 10 rockets will carry almost as many nails as used to build a typical 3-bedroom ranch house with garage. The payload of 2 rockets can tattoo an area the size of a football field, probably wounding or killing everyone in the area. This is the delivery system for the flechettes for the nails.
Right. Now, the entire basic round consists of the motor, which is forward of the fins, to this particular point. From the dark portion up to this point is comprised of the nails and the charge that pushes the nails out of the tube when it does fire. When it fires, this cone moves off and the nails will disperse out into a pattern.
Now the nails are all packed very tightly in there. Maybe you could show us just what they look like.
Now that's one row of nails. There's about 6 rows up through this particular warhead.
Now this is the red dye we see when the nails are fired.
Right.
What purpose does the dye serve?
The only purpose I know of is just so that they can tell that it has expended out the nose of the particular carrier here.
Correspondents are not permitted to fly actual combat missions in the gunship, but we were able to join Captain Bill Bunton on a maintenance run to check his weapons systems in a free fire zone.
Captain, what type of targets do you prefer to use your nails against?
We prefer to use against enemy personnel in the open. They're the most effective. And we also like to use them against the enemy in trees because the nails will penetrate the trees all the way to the ground where our other rockets go off in the top of the trees.
A number of empty ammunition crates have been dumped into the area, and Captain Button will be firing at them.
Okay, we're making a very steep descent now, heading right down onto the target area. First 2 rockets, puffs of red smoke, another set of rockets. They're firing them in pairs.
Okay,
2,200 nails in each rocket. Now we're pulling away from the target area. And you can see plumes of dust and smoke where the nails have impacted.
Often the nails will knife right through the target, although at certain angles they do have a tendency to tumble immediately on impact. And after piercing the skin, a tumbling nail can cause a gaping wound.
Bill, it looks as if this strip was the strip facing the chopper as we came in on it. And how many hits do you have here?
It looks like we got one that hit here, one in here, one in there, another one down here, and another one here, and another one down in here. It hit it pretty good along the side there.
Think that's pretty good shooting?
Yeah, I'm satisfied with it.
Nails are also used in artillery rounds called beehives and in shotgun shells, which are especially effective in response to a roadside ambush. In a war where Allied troops use laser beams to locate their targets, scopes that permit them to see in the darkness of night, computers to guide their jet bombers, it is rather unusual to find that nails, inexpensive, not quite an inch and a half long, something you could hang a picture on, are such an important part of the U.S. arsenal.
Those nails may have been one of the strangest weapons in Vietnam, but they were only one part of a huge arsenal of destruction. Robert Shackney was shown some other examples.
Here you see what we call a CBU dispenser. The bomblet itself and this large dispenser is filled with approximately 400 smaller bomblets that weigh approximately 3 pounds each. This particular item, as you see it here, is not dispensed from the aircraft, or it doesn't fall off the aircraft like a bomb does. It distributes these smaller bomblets that are contained inside of it out behind the aircraft. This is a 1,000-pound bomb, and it happens to be the largest piece of ordnance the F-100 carries. This bomb, the general purpose high explosive, is very effective, and especially if we use a delayed fuse on it. It penetrates about 8 to 10 feet into the ground and makes a tremendous crater. This particular bomb about 50 feet across at times if it goes off, and it will, of course, obliterate any of the enemy's bunkers or his heavily defended areas. This is the napalm bomb that we use to very effectively over here, because it does get down into some of the bunkers that we do not actually destroy. It's a firebomb, you might say.
The heart of this firebomb, the napalm itself, is a mixture of gasoline and a thickening agent. That forms a jelly which will stick to anything it touches. When this bomb explodes, the napalm will be ignited and splashed for 100 feet in every direction, burning with the fierce heat of 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. It was and is a terrifying weapon.